G'day, ladies and gentlemen. Again, we are going to discuss another topic. The topic is Nibbana guaranteed? The short and sweet answer is, of course, it is. Okay, as you know, what is Nibbana? The Nibbana is eradicating Raga, Dvesha, Moha in you. It means desire, aversion, and delusion. Once you eradicate it, 100%, this Raga, Dvesha, Moha from you, you are called an Arahant. So you are not going to attach to anything. So because of that, or as a result of that, so there's no pain, no fear, no suffering, no sadness, no disappointment, no embarrassment comes to you. So you are free man. And then as a result of that, according to the dependent origination, so you do not attach to, so there's no clinging, so there's no becoming, no jati, so there's no decaying, death, sorrowing, no nothing. So as a result of that, there's no birth. So all the karma you've done in your previous lives, billions of lives, there's no way to come to you because no birth. So in theory, Nibbana is guaranteed, yes. But our problem is how we're going to put that into practice. Okay, so what we are going to do to eradicate Raga, Dvesha, Moha, because that is what is Nibbana. That is where we're going to achieve. That is our ultimate goal, being a Buddhist. So how we are going to do it? So we discussed few clips about this before, but I'll explain you again. So your main goal is to stay away from these attachments. So you have to understand how we're gonna achieve this goal, how to stay away from attachment. So we have to understand this: anything in this world is appearing as it is because there are reasons got together, and because as a result of that, the result appears. So the result may be your mom, your girlfriend, boyfriend, daughters, sons, brothers, sisters, house, car, mobile phone, job, good feeling, happiness, so good taste, good smell, good songs, good perfume, good pasta, good pizza, anything you see, you hear, you smell, you taste, you touch, and you think, everything is a result of some reasons. But the point is, those reasons are going to be changing with the time. As a result of that, what you attach to now is going to be changing, which is the problem. You don't like that. You don't like your mom to be sick. You don't like your little ones to get sick. You don't like your dad to die. You don't like to lose your job. You don't like your car to be broken down in the middle of the road. You don't like your house to burn down. You don't, whatever you attach to is going to be changing, and that is not going to the way you want. So if that is not going to the way you want, definitely it gives you this sadness, suffering, the sorrow, embarrassment, disappointment. So all these come under suffering. So if it is not going to the way you want, if that gives you definite suffering, and there's no point of attaching to these things. So once you understand these three things, anicca, dukkha, anatta, so you are trying to not to attach to anything. Because probably you remember the example we took, that necklace thing. Your mom had a necklace, and then she was given that necklace by her mom, and then her mom. Then there are many generations that the necklace has come through, and now your mom thought that's really good gold necklace, so she's been doing all the measures to protect that necklace. But you one day understood that, got to know experiment to see whether that something is the genuine gold or fake gold. So you perform that experiment and you prove mom that this necklace is not a real gold, that's a fake gold. So once she understands that fact, from that point onward, she's not going to attach to that necklace. So she's not going to taking all these measures to protect that necklace. If the little one from your neighbor, so if she comes and take that necklace, so then your mom's not going to be worrying about it. Well, there's no value. So if somebody comes to your house and stole that necklace, your mom's not going to be worried. So if because you are playing with that necklace, if that breaks, your mom's not going to be disappointed. She's not going to scream at you. So why? Because she understood 100% this is with no value. So likewise, if you understand everything around you is with no value, because that's the truth. Why you attach to anything? Because you love the pictures coming through your eye, the sound coming through your ears, smell going through your nose, taste coming through your mouth, the feeling, the touch is coming through your skin, and the thoughts coming through your mind. So that's the only thing you are going to attach to, those 6 things. But those 6 things come to even to Buddha, Arahant, Pacceka Buddhas. But the difference between them and us is they just come to them and just passes away. But for us, they come to you, come to us, but we attach to that. We do not let that go as it is. We put something on top of that, which is the attachment. So because of that reason, we expect that sound over and over again, that smell over and over again, that picture over and over again. That's why when a boy, there's a boy and girl and they are lovers, so how much they talk, how much they meet, so they see each other, my goodness, 1,000 times, but it's still not enough. How much they talk every day, hours and hours they're talking, but it's still not enough. Why? Because your attachment is in here. So you're trying to solve that problem from the outside objects, outside sceneries, outside sound, outside smell, touch, taste. So that's why you are, how many times you have tasted pizza in your life? How many times you have had Coca-Cola? Many thousands times. But is that enough? No. Why? Because you think, okay, what you need is to satisfy your senses. Okay, let's say tongue. So you think, okay, give me a Coke, and you get a Coke. And Fanta, the fruit juice, that taste, this taste, pasta, pizza, that salad, this salad, that sauce, this sauce. You try changing the outside things. You imagining that it's gonna satisfy your tongue, but never. So how many times, in your previous lives, you might have had lots of foods. Probably you had been in heavens and the Brahma worlds. So you might have had many delicious foods, but still you're not satisfied. Why? Because your problem is here, attachment. But you're trying to solve the problem from the outside thing. So that's why somebody may like strawberry ice cream, but not everybody likes strawberry ice cream. If that ice cream itself gives us the pleasure, then anybody who eats that ice cream should be happy. But not everybody who eats that ice cream, strawberry ice cream, is going to be happy, because only few people attach to the taste of strawberry ice cream. So do you understand that that particular object doesn't give you the happiness? It's only inside you, because you got that vexation about that. So you closing that vexation, you relieving that vexation. The process of this closing relief is called the pleasure. So remember, if you want to have a pleasure, you must be vexed first. So that's how foolish that is. It was you made that vexation. Now you are trying, you acting, speaking, thinking to close this gap, and you close this gap. However, you work hard to do it, and then you are closing this gap by having that pizza, and then you feel happy. So that is self-made happiness. So that's really foolish. So how much of hard work you have done so far in your life? So that is really for nothing. It was you made that vexation. So now you are close to close this vexation, relief from this vexation. You work hard. That's what you do, all these hard jobs, and you wake up early in the morning until work till probably 7-8 o'clock, and then some people do the second job, and then some people work during the weekends. And so if you attach to a girl's picture, or girl's sound, or girl's smell, or girl's touch, so how much of hard work you do. If you want to see the Niagara waterfall, if you attach that by one of your friends, or whatever the way sometimes you saw a picture of Niagara waterfall in the internet, or you saw a movie or something. So it doesn't matter what, but as long as you attach that, so you have to work hard to get to Canada and then see this Niagara waterfall. So that's really foolish. So that was you who made that vexation. Now it was you work hard to close that, relieve that vexation from, and then you call it happiness. So that is really a not good thing. So, but the danger of this is, everything you do here, you issue the karmic energy. Those energy comes back to you in future life. That most of us, the things we do are not the right things. 99.9 times we do something which is harmful to the society. So we lie, we curse, we think very rude, and then we act very annoying ways, and we sometimes, if ignorance is very high, then we try to kill, or get into fights. So all of these things are bad things. Even just tiny things. You tell something, you just say you blame somebody, and then you criticize somebody. If you are going to get another job, or promotion, if there's another person who's competing to that job, so probably you may criticize that person in front of the other people, or with your boss, just to get more points to you, so more appreciation to you. So all of these things, you issue that karmic energy, it comes back to you in negative way. So our topic is Nibbana guaranteed? Yes. Once you understand all of these things, once you understand, yes, these things what I have been doing are really not good, so it puts me into trouble for sure. So because of this reason, this attachment has to be, I have to stay away from this attachment, because if I attach to these things, all of these troubles come to me. So if you get that proper understanding, you make every possible effort to stay away from this attachment. So then, little by little, you stay away from this attachment. You reduce your attachments. Let's say, if you have been smoking for the last 30 years, and somebody comes and tell you, hey, smoking is really no good, so stop it. So you're not gonna say, oh yes, alright, mate, thank you. So I'm gonna stop smoking from today, never ever. So most of you not gonna do it. If you have been smoking 20 cigarettes per day, probably once you get that advice, you may reduce 1 cigarette a day. So now still you are smoking 19 cigarettes a day. So probably you may be doing that for the next 6 months, and then you watch another YouTube clip about those lung cancer and so all of these things. Then you think, that's really not good, and you may reduce another cigarette. Now you are smoking 18 cigarettes a day, and probably you may go for another 2 years. So you have to work on it, because you have to visualize what will happen if you're going to do it. What are the drawbacks of the things you do, you think, you speak, and how it comes back to you? What are the problems with this attachment? What is attachment? Is it a smart thing or a stupid thing? So when you tell that, as I explained that necklace thing, as soon as you understand this necklace is fake gold, you're not going to attach to that anymore. So likewise, when you get the right understanding about this world, the attachment brings you suffering. So why do you attach to them? So why do you have, if this the pleasure, so-called pleasure, is a self-created illusion, so why you are going to go after that? Why do you need it? So little by little, just every single moment you contemplate on that, you concentrate on that, you keep thinking about it. So little by little you stay away from this attachment. So let's say if it takes another 80 years or another 1,000 years from this birth to next life to next life to next life, probably another 1,000 lives time, but still you have turned your path to Nibbana. So depending on how smart you are, you can accelerate the process. What process? Getting away from this attachment. So if you do every single day, every single activity, every single word, every single thought you do, if you just smartly doing that with anything, with Raga Dvesha Moha, stay away from it. Anything to eradicate Raga Dvesha Moha, you keep doing. So if you follow that path, definitely one day you will attain Nibbana. It is guaranteed. That's what Buddha said. So what we have to do is to understand that, so follow the path. So that's it for today. So I'll come up with another video later. So Teruvan Saranai.